Hello, everybody. I'm John Evans, and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Hey, thanks for tuning into this episode, this very, very special episode, and thanks for watching. I want to say that this is a themed episode, and we've done it in the past, themed episodes, and today's themed episode is Tupperware. And I've done a Tupperware episode before. People don't realize that there's a lot of money in good vintage Tupperware, and it sells consistently, and people have a visceral reaction to some Tupperware. They go, oh man, my grandmother had this, or we had this in the 70s, and they get excited about it, and it always sells. So what I'd like to do, since I don't have any new ideas, I'm going to recreate the Tupperware episode. I've been putting away Tupperwares from the last several months, and I'm going to bring them out here and show you some very rare Tupperware items too that you don't see every day. And I'm really excited to show them to you. So let's get going with the most basic Tupperware. I mean, this is your standard issue 70s Tupperware. Like, what is that, a quart container? This was a quarter. It's not, it's not a sexy thing to buy to resell, but this is probably worth $7. So $7 of pure profit. And these are the things that if you have a booth at an antique mall, will pay your rent month in, month out, like this. Harvest Gold Condiment. I found this at Highland Thrift Store in Grantsville, Maryland. This was $2.50. Where is it? It's up here. $2.50 for the cool condiment. Harvest Gold. Good color. Not great color. But it's worth $10, maybe $12 to someone that wants the vintage Tupperware condiment thing. Now this is a little bit more exciting because it's got better color, right? This is a salt and pepper shaker set. I've had these before. I found these. Not uncommon to find them. Very cool in these colors. This was a quarter. These will routinely sell between 10 and $12. I am making pure profit finding discarded Tupperware. I found this at Christian Crossing. Also from Christian Crossing, also in the realm of salt and pepper shakers. Well, this is a more modern design. This is 80s, maybe even early 90s Tupperware. These are 50 cents each, salt and pepper shakers. I remember a roommate, I had these that I've had. These are not as cool as the yellow, but worth about $10-12 for the set, which is not bad. Now, what you want to see in the world of vintage Tupperware, you want to see these lids, right? If this was the big bowl size, this is a $20, $25. I mean, I wouldn't even hesitate to see that. These little three were 50 cents each, and the trio, they're probably worth about $14, $13-14 for the three of them, and they're 50 cents each. They're this is a very desirable color, by the way, in the world of Tupperware. Now, not as exciting, again, just things that are going to sell for you. These two cake. You have the sheet cake, you've got the round cake, and the important thing is they both still have the holder. And they're in the Harvest Gold color. Not that exciting. But people buy these all the time. And these are $15 each. They're in good shape. Like I said, they still have the handles. That's key. $15 each. This one was $1.50. This one was $1 at Somerset Flea Market. I picked those up. Now, if you want to go, one more from this side before we get into the rare, and there is rare Tupperware. Anybody know what this is? It is a devil's egg. Oh, can I get it off? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Still got the little holders in there. Odd color. You don't see this tan color very often in Tupperware. You see the Harvest Gold, you see the green. This tan indicates probably early 80s. And it was $2.50. And these I've sold these for $15. These deviled egg holders. very popular item. Now, in the realm of rare Tupperware, getting into these are not quite on the not I wouldn't call them rare. You're not going to find them very often, especially with the lid, especially with the flap still attached. So this was what, $2? That is an insult to anyone that grew up with one of these, which I did. These sell for between 15 and 17 bucks very easily because people remember them. They had them. Their mother had them, grandparents, and they're functional. I mean, this stuff is still very usable, and that's what some people do with it. All right. Again, big lids. You want to talk big lids and big sizes. This was my official overpay of the video. I'm going to say it. This was $5 American. $5. But it is in the biggest size, which is the size that sells for the most money. So that's like a $15, $17 Tupperware bowl in the Harvest Gold. If this was green, that green color, this green color, you're looking at $25 American. Now, next thing I found, now this is my visceral reaction, because when I found this, I remembered there was a kid in my neighborhood whose parents had their life together so hard that they had their cereal in here, and I thought, wow, that's your mom's next level, bruh. This is a big, huge storage container for cereal. I haven't washed this. I don't know what that line is, but that doesn't look. I hope somebody didn't keep something weird in here. But this was $4, and they sell in the $15 to $20 range. It's the best color you can get, this burnt orange. Again, indicating early 80s. You can follow the avocado green, browns, yellows, 70s, oranges, tans. You're getting more into 80s. Now, just have a couple of things left, and it's the best of the bunch, as we say. I found this. Anybody know what this is? Now, I'm going to wait for it. Can anyone tell me what this is? This, think about it. This is made by Tupperware. This is a Tupperware lid storage holder. Wall mounted. You can see the holes. And you'd put this on your wall and put your lids in there so you're not fumbling through looking for lids. Well, I just think that's precious. This was $1.50. $1.50. This is pretty rare. Looking these up, I realized that these go for around $20. Not very common. And I guess you wouldn't have to put lids in there. You could put whatever you wanted in a little wall pocket there. But I like the design. I think it looks cool, looks modern. And I'm going to probably get about $20 for this wall-mounted lid holder. Now here's something that jumped out at me when I saw it. And man alive. Did I look at this? Salt and pepper shakers with the little stand. Now, I found out some things through my crack research guy, old girl. She found out that this is made in Mexico, so this is actually a reproduction of a previous design that Tupperware did. They did a tan one of these in the 60s, and this is not that. This is kind of a more modern Tupperware take on that, but it still looks amazing, and it's still pretty desirable. This was $5 at the Emerald City indoor flea market there in Cumberland, Maryland. $5, but I'm all over this because I think I'm going to get $20 for this, maybe even a little bit more, 24, 25, because you just don't see it, and it's got that kind of space age look. All right, we're down to our last Tupperware item, and I bought this from a lady who had a bunch of Tupperware, and so I thought this was going to be very expensive when I saw it, and I was surprised when she asked me what she wanted for it. And this is what it is. This is, believe it or not, a Tupperware, can you see that? Carrying case for pencils and stencils. Oh my. Look at this. It still has the original stencils in there. Now, I've did a little research on this. People use this as a lunchbox, basically. It's in perfect shape, very hard to find, not very common, and they sell between $20 and $25. And she asked 7 for it, and I said, would you take 5? And she said yes, at the Periopolis flea market. Look at that. 7 to 5. I'm gonna try to get about $25 for this awesome, something you don't see every day, Tupperware lunchbox slash utensil, whatever. All right, well, here's the thing. I spent $34 and $34.50 total. When it's all said and done, and I sell all this stuff, I'm looking at $221 off of $34 worth of Tupperware that you can find almost anywhere. So thanks for watching Mid-Mod Money. I appreciate it. Remember to hit that like button, and remember to always round up.